Nigeria, the giant of Africa, a land of ancient kingdoms, rich cultures, fierce resilience, and boundless promise. But before the flags, before the anthem, and before the name echoed with pride, there was a story. A long, complex journey of people, power, and perseverance. Long before the word Nigeria was ever written on a colonial map, civilizations thrived on these lands. The Nok culture, dating back to 1000 BC, crafted terracotta sculptures with astonishing detail. In the north, the Kanem, Borno, and Hausa kingdoms established trade routes and Islamic scholarships. To the west, the powerful Oyo and Ife empires flourished, birthing timeless art and governance. In the east, the Igbo people lived in decentralized democratic communities long before such system gained popularity across the world. But everything changed with the coming of the Europeans. By the 19th century, the British had already carved their claim across the region, first through trade, then through conquest. In 1914, the protectorates of the North and South were amalgamated by Lord Frederick Lugard, not for unity but for administration. Nigeria was born, not by choice, but by design. Yet, in every corner of the land, a silent question grew louder. Who truly owns Nigeria? From Herbert Macaulay, the father of Nigerian nationalism, to the fiery words of Nnamdi Azikiwe, the strategic brilliance of Obafemi Awolowo, and the commanding presence of Ahmadu Bello, a generation arose. They demanded freedom not just from colonial rule, but from the shackles placed on people's identity. Decades of resilience, negotiation, and unrelenting spirit finally bore fruit. On the 1st of October 19, the Union Jack was lowered and the green-white-green rose to the skies. Nigeria had become independent, free, sovereign, a new dawn. But independence was not a final destination. It was the beginning of an even more complex journey, one of building a nation from a tapestry of over 250 ethnic groups, hundreds of languages, and divergent histories. The years that followed tested the soul of the nation. A brutal civil war from 1967 to 1970 threatened to tear the country apart. Military coup and corruption cast shadows over our progress. Yet with every fall, Nigerians found a way to rise again. The oil boom brought wealth and challenges. Still, the spirit of the people never faded. Today, Nigeria is more than just a country, it's a heartbeat, a force. The culture resonates through Afrobeats, echoing across global stages. Nollywood tells our stories to millions. Our writers, our tech minds, our athletes, all carrying the torch of a people who refuse to be defined by hardship alone. We are a land of paradox and potential, a place where tradition meets innovation, where challenges remain in governance, in infrastructure, in unity, but where hope is never lost. For every problem Nigeria faces, there are 200 million solutions, working, dreaming, building every day. As we look to the future, remember that independence is not just a date. It's a responsibility to honor those who came before, to build a nation worthy of generations to come. From the dust of ancient kingdoms, through the fire of colonization, to the hope of independence, Nigeria stands tall, imperfect but unbroken, complex but beautiful. We are not just the giants of Africa, we are its soul. This is our story. This is Nigeria. Happy Independence Day, Nigeria. One nation, bound in freedom, peace, and unity. Chisom Wogu for Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.